Rajesh, you've been analyzing the situation on ground. You've also been in touch with the forces on ground. Is an attack imminent, or is this just fear that's playing out in the minds of people who are leaving their homes and villages now in large numbers on ground zero?
See, the situation here has become worse in last 48 hours, and it is becoming more and more tense now. Today, we visited a village. In fact, it was a small town of 10,000 people, a population of 10,000 people. And now there are only 17 people left in that small town because of Russian shelling for last 2 nights, shelling from Donbass area. A lot of houses have been damaged. And with the new sanctions from US, Australia, and other Western countries, I think now nothing holds back Russia from doing what they want to do because they have nothing more to lose anymore. Whatever sanctions West could impose, they have already imposed it, which means Russia now doesn't care what West is going to do next, and they are free to do what they want to do. Secondly, having got this permission from the Duma,
When you talk about Russia is free, when Russia is free to do what it wants to do, does that mean shelling will intensify, there will be more artillery exchanges, or does that mean that Russia will try to take control of the entire Donetsk and Luhansk region, the entire Donbass region, including the 70% that's currently in Ukraine's control? Do you see boots on ground?
look, when we saw what Putin announced after recognizing the 2 republics as independent countries, he said entire Lugansk and entire Donetsk province, a lot of which is still under Ukrainian control. So at some stage, we will see Russian forces moving out and at least making sure that both these provinces entirely are part of these new countries. Also, it is important that Russia is looking for some kind of land connection with Crimea. And they have tremendous support among local people here in the east and south of Ukraine. And to connect Crimea with mainland Russia or with these 2 independent countries, they need to capture Odessa and maybe some area along the Black Sea, which they might go for, may not be immediately, but in coming few days. I would like to add one more point. I don't see an attack coming to mainland Ukraine besides Donetsk and Lugansk from Donbass, because Russia will take at least a few more days to consolidate their defenses first to counter any kind of counterattack coming from the Ukrainian armed forces.
Okay.
Gaurav.
Fair enough, the situation remains extremely tense. This place is on tenterhooks and virtually a tinderbox at this point of time. And perhaps that's the reason why President Vladimir Zelensky of Ukraine, ordered conscription. Able-bodied men and women have been asked to join the armed forces for a period of 1 year. There is also a period of emergency. New restrictions are being imposed, and not just in this border belt from where we are reporting right now in Donetsk, but almost across the country. Ukraine is also asking the West to fulfill its promises to protect democracy and freedom.